Get up there and do them push-ups, boy. You can do it. I know you can. There you go. Another one. Another one. Another one. See, I'm so proud of you. You did good. All right, so this guy named J.R. King Park, he be doing like clone videos. I talked to him about it. He kind of explained it to me. And also I looked it up on YouTube. So like when I be finding stuff that interesting, I be trying to see if I can have the skill myself, and then you know do my research and then practice it. So this is the scene is gonna be me motivating myself to do some pull-ups. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm gonna act like I'm kind of struggling on this one, and I'm gonna really push myself to do the next one. So now I did that, I'm all proud of myself. Boy, you get up there and do them push-ups, boy. You can do it. I know you can. There you go. Another one. Another one. Another one. See, I'm so proud of you. You did good. All right, so that's the end of the scene right there. Now I gotta see if I actually got the skill to do this. So we're going from out of the camera into the software. All right, so now we're in the software. We're on my desktop. So I gotta try to find the video. All right, so this guy named J.R. King Park, he be doing like clone videos. I talked to him about it, he kind of explained it to me. All right, so that's the video. And I need to open up PowerDirector. So I'm using PowerDirector because you ain't got to keep paying for it. Like what's the other thing called with Photoshop? Yeah, Premiere Pro. And plus I done got used to it. And I'm just being cheap since I'm not like a professional at this. I'm just doing this to like entertain myself. Man, what the heck? All right, so I need to go on here. I'm thinking that's it. Yeah, so this the video. So boom, got that in the timeline. And if you're wondering why I got Beetlejuice on there, it's my motivation to have confidence, even if I don't know what the hell really going on. Cause you know, sometimes confidence is more important than intelligence. All right, so this the video. So now what I gotta do is I gotta go to YouTube and look this up. So basically, I gotta look up what I'm looking for. So how to. All right, so that's the question. This video should be the answer. Let's see. I might get in trouble if I let this place. So that's in, that's out. I'm gonna mute this out.
What's good, my clone loving?
All right, so I'm gonna basically watch this video and I'm gonna speed it up and then get to like the part where I know where I'm practicing on what I learned from this video. This is not the exact same software, but I'm gonna get a general. It look like something on the phone. All right, so I gotta make 2 of these. So I'm just gonna copy and I'm gonna paste. All right, so it look like I'm gonna need 2 clips. All right, let's go back to the video. Yeah, this on the phone. This ain't on the desktop. All right, so now I'm finna see if I can do this. So we got, I guess it would be an overlay on here. Probably not. Let me click on the video. Go to edit. You gotta be up here somewhere. Background remover. I'm looking for a mask. There you go. So there go mask. And I'm gonna use rectangle, parallel, horizontal, create on, none. I don't even know which one to pick. I'm just gonna pick this one and see what happens. All right, so scroll through there. All right, so I probably don't need the rest of that stuff, so I'm just gonna cut this. Cut all that. Hold up, what the fuck am I asking? Oh, so this how I control the mask. All right. Well, I got the wrong shape mask. Well, I just pull it all the way out. All right, let's see if this makes sense. Hold up, so the mask need to be on this video. Hold up. All right. All right, so outside of this, so this makes everything visible and it makes the other stuff invisible. All right. All right, let me try this. Try it out. Try it out. Quite don't I don't understand it right now. All right, I move this down so. Where am I? All right, so I'm gonna make this invisible right now. All right, so I cut this.
Can we go to Starbucks? I want some Starbucks.
Oh no, I ain't get no Starbucks. It's taking a lot longer than like I anticipated. Let me click back on here. So where the mask? So this the mask. So this is the top video. All right, let me cut the bottom video on. Where the mask at, bro? Why is this like that? All right, it seems like I'm starting to make a little sense out of it. Oh, so I click on this one. So top one should go all the way across like that. The bottom one should cover that. All right, let's see what I have. So I need to be able to see me on this side. So boom, boom. Okay, there you go. All right, so let me mute this top one. All right, so I ain't go back. I just cut right there. I don't know why the heck I'm smiling. All right, boom. So boom, cut that out. All right, so I just cut it right here. And cut that little piece out where I kind of hesitated. All right, so boom. All right, so boom, I'm just gonna cut that out. Cause this was just to see if I could do it. Even though this is not fully in memory yet. But I kind of understand, like you have to put the mask on each video and then mask out whatever. So this is it. And then like just do some extra, put like a little plain text and just call it self-motivated. Then find like impact. I don't know, just use this. Then add a little animation to it. And that's about it. And then I just call it. And then okay it. And just gonna put it somewhere in a corner. Like over here. Alright, so boom. Then you add like a little transition for it to, I like the little glitchy transitions. Just use this thing here, put it on there. Oh, I didn't get my computer time to like the process that. Hold up. All right, so I have to my transition looking weird. Oh, because it's on the top one. So maybe I have to put one on the bottom one too. That's what I have when I do put two different transitions. Something moved. Oh, there you go. That made it look like it made some sense. So, boom, just export it.